Got the bare necessity, the simple bare necessity. Don't worry about your troubles and your life. Alright, so the Jungle Book. Yeah, man. You know, recently a live action version of this movie came out. That was fantastic. This movie, I believe, is like one of Disney's last kickers, I guess. It's one of their last movies that were like, okay, it was like their last real kicker, you know? It's like the last movie Walt Disney had before he died, had involvement in. So, yeah, even if Disney did live, said he was going to try to just let the animation department do its own thing, and he's going to move on to other things like Disney, Epcot, and all that. So, synopsis. Here we go. We got a boy named Mowgli, okay? He's been raised by wolves. And now that the tiger is coming back over, no one wants to be eaten, so they're like, hey, let's bring the kid back to its human village, I guess. So they elect the Panther. The Panther takes Mowgli back, but along the way, they run into some trouble with Kaa, the snake, with Baloo, the bear. Baloo becomes Mowgli's best friend. And, yeah, all the while, though, the tiger's slowly creeping up on Mowgli, trying to get him and eat him because he hates humans. Why? I mean, no one really knows, I guess. I know there's a live action movie, explains a lot more, but this isn't the live action movie, this is the animated movie. And from what the animated movie told me, I don't know. So, yeah. Eventually, though, they do meet, the tiger and Mowgli. They have a fight, and Mowgli uses fire against him, defeats him, and, yeah. Baloo and the Panther take Mowgli to the village, and he doesn't want to go back. But then all of a sudden he sees a girl. A girl. And then he follows her to the village. And there we go. That's the end. Oh, and also there's a monkey kingdom that they visit. Orangutan kingdom that they visit. And that's it. There you go. Simple synopsis. My initial thoughts of it? I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. Is it as good as some other stuff I've seen? No, but I mean, it's good. I mean, it is. They tried their best with this movie. It's like, again, it's like their last real push to be like really good. Get back to that Disney animated Renaissance or whatever. Renaissance, which will be coming pretty soon. But yeah, this is like one of the last times they're like actually trying. And yeah, Jungle Book is pretty good. Jungle Book is pretty good. It strays away from the original source material because the original source material is pretty dark. Again, like Pinocchio. But then again, if it was dark, Pinocchio was dark and Jungle Book was dark, why didn't they expand upon Sword in the Stone if they did dark stuff before? I just realized that. Whatever, we're not talking about that, we're talking about Jungle Book. And that was a car. That goes really fast. So, let's talk about the good. The Panther. I like the Panther. The Panther is like fed up about the fact that Mowgli's a kid and just goes and does whatever he wants, you know? He's like the wise guy who's like, Mowgli, you gotta stay in line, but Mowgli doesn't stay in line. He's like going out and it's just like, what am I gonna do with this kid, you know? And the snake, Ka, is funny, okay? Even though he does like hypnosis, like, hey, come here, stay still, let me hug you. Eating, I'm eating you. Eating, I'm eating you. You know? But through all that, it is funny. He's also voiced by Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, like the Shire cat in Alice in Wonderland. This guy is also voiced by Winnie the Pooh. You hear a lot of Winnie the Pooh in this guy. The elephant scene, I think the elephant scene serves kind of a purpose, even though it's kind of like a one-off plot device, I guess. However, it's kind of silly, I guess, and yeah, I guess to get a laugh, it serves the plot well. I liked it. I mean, I didn't really mind it. So, yeah. Mowgli, again, acts like a real kid. He's not like anybody from Sleeping Beauty that doesn't really act like people would act, or more or less even the Wart. The Wart was kind of but Mowgli acts like a real kid. He's always having fits. He's always like, I don't want to do this. It's always like slacking off, which is what kids do, okay? I mean, yeah. There you go. Bare necessities. That is a classic Disney song, okay? That's a song that grabs you and pulls at your heartstrings. That's a song. That is a song. It's a song I've been waiting for since Sleeping Beauty, I guess. This is the song, man. That's a song. And it's a burst of energy in this movie. When we get into the bad, I kind of say that this movie kind of lacks a little bit, kind of very, very slow, but then when Bare Necessity comes on, burst of energy, it's like a huge explosion, you know? So yeah, there you go. When Baloo comes on, it's like this movie took a 180, you know? Before, it was like it's just like getting the plot along, but then when Baloo comes on, it's like, boom, energy, you know, all that stuff. The tiger, I mean, the tiger is a really good villain. He's like kind of sly, you know? He's like very sophisticated. He's like, oh, hello, how are you? Where's the Mowgli? Where's the boy? You don't tell me, I might kill you. You're not gonna tell me? Okay. You know? He doesn't act unless he's prone to act. He gives people a chance, which I kind of respect for him. If you have to attack someone, I mean, at least you gave them a chance to... At least you give them a chance to answer, I guess. I mean, there you go. The Elephant Kid, with the hair and whatever, the 70s hair. I mean, I like the kid. The kid's like... Whenever Disney, especially older animation, whenever Disney had, like, a kid, you know? It's like elephants, like, yep, we're doing everything right, and the kid follows along, he's like learning. Yeah, he's like that, and I like that. I like that type of stuff. The Vultures are very good as well. They aren't... At first you think, oh man, this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. The comedy's not gonna be great. And then the scene ends, and you're like, well, I guess that wasn't that great. But then they come back, and it's like, whoa, hey, this is great. The Vultures are awesome. So yeah, there you go. And the finale is epic as well. I mean, as epic as it can probably get, I guess, especially at that time. But yeah, the finale was fantastic, I thought. And yeah, the animation, even though they're probably going to they're going to recycle a lot from this movie and put into other movies, I guess. So with that being said, the animation is pretty good. The jungle, I mean, it's starting to slack, you can really see it. But if this was one movie that did it this way, I would appreciate it. However, every movie's going to look like this. So we gotta take that in consideration. This is also the return of the musical. There's a lot of songs in this movie. Are they memorable? I mean, not really. I mean, in the live-action version, they brought back 2 songs that were from this movie, Bare Necessities and that orangutan song. I don't even remember the orangutan song, quite honest with you. I just remember Bare Necessities. But yeah, Bare Necessities was great, and I like to see songs in the movie. Finally, I mean, yeah, this is Disney's last real, I guess, good trying musical, I guess. So, for a while at least. So there we go. Now for the bad. It's kind of weird at the fact that wolves just accept Mowgli into their pack. I just find that weird. It's like, it's reminding me of Tarzan, but it's kind of weird because they're wolves. They're not gorillas. When Mowgli, one of the times Mowgli fell, there wasn't a sound effect to it, I guess. There's editing choices in this movie, again, are lackluster. A lot of the editing is not that great. The monkey scene is weird. I don't even know why they had it in here. Even though it kind of moved the story along in the live action version, this version doesn't do anything. It's just like a it's like a path, you know, with the main story. We took like a U-turn. We took like a turn out of the main story plot, and then all of a sudden we're like making like a getting back on the main road. I don't even know, you know? The eyes in most of these things are kind of weird. Normally, especially back in previously, they had white in the eyes, and I think they probably had some color in them a little bit too, with the more proper animated movies. This one, it's the first one that the white in the eyes were the same color as the skin, and dots, pretty much. Yeah. Again, the animation's going down. It's going down for real? Song reference, you know. And there's a lot of recycling in the animation. I mean, yeah, they're starting to slack. You can see it in the movie. If you see all the Disney movies, you can see that they're beginning to slack quite a bit. And, but yeah. So, with all that being said, the story holds up. The characters hold up. There's just some problems with it. Most of them were editing. And most of them were editing, and most of them were like side turns, I guess, that they wanted to include. Didn't really know how, because Disney died, and he was like the king of it all. So there you go. So I'm gonna say this. I don't know, man. Honestly, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this movie. So I'm gonna say that this movie is good. I'll say this movie's good. It's just because of the story, man. The story and the characters. Yeah, they still hold up today. And there you go. Alright, so Next up, the Aristocats. Comment, subscribe. Subscribe for more stuff, alright? Hey, I'm looking at you. Why aren't you subscribing? Subscribe to the channel, son. Or daughter. I'm gender equality right here. Hey, please, subscribe. Please?